Here's a few things you probably haven't heard. I have some complaints for Watch Dogs. Basically, because I love the game, I just love this game. I'm just going to point out the bad things about it because basically, what I don't point out now, the rest of the game is perfect and you should go buy it. Um, Now, I'm not a game tester or like a main reviewer dude, so I'm probably going to be harassed by these people who rate 10 out of 10 because the game was hyped or whatever. But I just want to point out not too many things, but one, I haven't ever updated this. My PS4 is not hooked up to the internet ever since I started playing this last night. The captions are off, not too much, but like a few of the captions I noticed were off, like like saying we instead of I, and the captions say I or whatever, like small things like that. It's not like putting a completely random word in there. Another thing is the captions, sometimes they'll say a word to end the sentence, but the captions won't have that word, and then the next row of captions won't come up until they start a new sentence. So it's just sort of weird and laggy. Like if you're reading the captions along with the words they're saying, the last word they'll say won't appear until they start a new sentence. Just that may be updated too. I'm not sure if you can update the story. I'm just guessing because all my games seem to have a bajillion updates, and I only play story, so I don't really check what changes online. Another thing is the credits. This is the end of the game. The power comes back on to Chicago or wherever the heck we are, and it cuts to the scene. And mine's been frozen like this for half an hour. So, yeah, I'm not sure I think this is supposed to be where the credits play. Not sure. And another thing I was sort of disappointed with is it's not cutting back to any sort of future thing. This is what happened to these characters. So hopefully there'll be a Watch Dogs 2, so I can figure out what happened to all the few characters. Not a big deal. A lot of games get me like that because I'm playing them for so long and I don't want it to be over, and then it's over and I'm just like, ah. But yeah, character ending. That really wasn't a bad thing. That's just a feature in all games, mostly, where you don't want the game to end. The credits, I just talked about that. I really had to write out a list because I've done this 6 times and I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to be talking about. The boats, it's really hard to get into the boat seats. I randomly walk around the seat basically mashing triangle, and I still haven't figured out how to steal a boat if someone's driving it. I can't get them out of the chair. And I only steal vehicles in this from people who are driving when the cops are chasing me, or if a gang is chasing me, or the what are they called, shifters? Something like that. Sorry, my brain's completely fried. As you can tell, because I'm reading off notes and I'm using an iPad to film a screen. All my other electronics are in my bag and I'm too lazy to get them out right now. Oh yeah, just wanted to point out on the case. Sorry, by the way, I have no clue where the mic is on this, so if I'm making weird noises with my finger on the mic, I'm sorry. The only quote they have on here from other people who review games is IGN said this is remarkable. I really don't go for major people who review games because usually they just get the most hyped game and then say, this is amazing. Sometimes they live up to what the hype is, but it's just weird. I don't really trust that. Games that are hyped are usually pretty good, but there are some games that aren't hyped at all that are amazing. Sometimes even better than the hyped games, especially Call of Duty. Call of Duty is such an example of that. I really don't like the new Call of Duties. It seems like people only buy Call of Duty for the online. It's like they've gotten into that yearly I must have Call of Duty thing, like the yearly I must have the new iPhone thing. When really, right now I'm using an iPod 3rd gen for my notes here, as you can tell. Another thing is the rating on the game. Just wanted to point out, so far, what I could tell in the game, like, I didn't look through every single room because it's not an adventure game, so I didn't, like, thoroughly search through everything. But so far, what I can tell is, by nudity, they just mean top parts. We're going to leave it at that. But this game is, like, it has some pretty bad stuff in it. Not as bad as Grand Theft Auto, okay? So if you're teetering between this and Grand Theft Auto, know this is cleaner-ish. It basically has the rating for everything else being bad. Yeah, there's some bad stuff in this. The character is, like, as good as an ex-thief person can be. It's not like when you're in Grand Theft Auto and like, wow, I'm playing a jerk or whatever. I'm not a fan of Grand Theft Auto, by the way. I just play it to play it online, and that's still sort of sad because I never can connect to friends online. Sorry, I'm reading on my list here. Another thing I just wanted to point out, because this also gets me into a new subject, it seems to be a feature in a lot of games. I've never seen a game where they say they're good, but where militias are sparked as like you're fighting against the militia, so the militia is bad. And this you're fighting in one of the acts or whatever. You're fighting this militia, and they're working with another group, and I was just like really confused by that. Another thing is, militia stole this guy's truck apparently, and again, militias in America are supposed to protect the people, so I was just a little confused on that. I know there are like corrupt militias, or militias are too extreme on like a violent side. Too extreme on the violent side, like, wanting to abduct cops and kill them, because that doesn't get anything done. But just wanted to point that out. I don't understand why there's never, like, there's never really been a game where they have a militia that actually seems to do what militias in America are supposed to do, and that's protect the people. The Homefront, that's what I wanted to get into. Homefront, you play as something resistance. You play as the resistance, and it seems like a militia. And then you meet this one militia, and they're like super psycho, like massacring, just like for fun sort of thing. And I don't know, I just feel like I never see a game where militias are marked as good in a way, except for Civil War games, because the Civil War is basically fought with state militias and stuff. So the good guy in a Civil War game, I guess, would be marked as in a militia. So militias would be good in that. Anyways, I'm sorry for ranting about militias now. I already got on to Homefront, that's what I wanted to talk about. I think there's a new Homefront coming out, made by the same people. All I know is I saw a new Homefront trailer on PlayStation, and I couldn't watch that. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I couldn't watch that because of age restrictions. Now on YouTube, sorry, my camera shut off at me, and I have no idea when it's going to shut off now. I just wanted to say real quick that I'm just upset at how we have YouTube age restrictions, even though we have these really suggestive YouTube ads that sometimes appear up, which anyone can see. So I really think you should either restrict some sort of ads on YouTube, or you should just do away with age restrictions on videos. There was something I wanted to point out. Crap, what was it? Oh yeah, this is it. Wasn't sure if I pointed out, but my fan is making noise, and I'm sorry for that. What else was there? Yeah, by the way, I have to go clean all these dishes and stuff. I'm not sure if you heard that. I just reviewed what I was talking about, and what I wanted to say is the PS4 didn't freeze, and the game probably didn't freeze because I can still enter the pause menu. So I'm still not sure what this is. Yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Sorry for this rant about militias. Oh, one interesting fact about this game is I can see this sort of in the respects of this could be a future-ness idea. Like, it's not like a completely blown out proportion thing. Dead Sect in the game reminds me a lot of the Anonymous movement, and just all the government spying reminds me of like what's sort of been argued about right now. Like right now the government could be like staring at me through my iPad screen or iPad camera here. Yeah, so just thought that was interesting on this. Another thing is they never really mentioned Watch Dogs within the whole entire game, and the symbol looks like a W and a V, so I'm not really sure what that stands for either. And the PS4 hour includes an extra hour worth of stuff. Not sure if I had to download that or if I already played it. All I know is I beat this game in a day, and I'm really tired. Okay, now I think I'm done. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully new Walking Dead videos will be up if I haven't already posted them. I've sort of been taking a break from YouTube ever since I lost all my Jak and Daxter footage. I'll be replaying Jak 2 sometime over the summer, and then I'll record the ending again for you guys. Okay, bye.